Shalom, shalom to the elect men of Israel. I'm going to start by facing the east, giving all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakah Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men, and confusion to face Israelites who push this truth and sound doctrine throughout the four corners of the earth, wherever ye are scattered in these last days. Keep pushing, Akim Shalom. And the headline of the video is going to be entitled, Stand Clean in the Spirit, for unrighteousness cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Alright? So I'm going to jump right into it. And being clean in the spirit means walking in the ways of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Alright? Because our terrible great king, who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ, whose true Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai, walked it and he talked it. All right, he was disciplined. He represented the Father, Yahweh, the Master, the Ancient of Days, as you see those names written in the scriptures. All right, or should I say titles written in the scripture? It all represents him. This Bible represents him. He comes in the volume of this book. So by us being ministers of him, I represent him, we have to walk in all the ways, man. Yes, it's true that the flesh may go off sometimes, but ultimately through the spirit, if you're deep rooted in this thing, you will try your damnness, the hardest you can, to keep the laws and commandments to the best of your abilities, man. From the Passover, Salakim, from the Passover to the Feast of Tabernacles, to the Day of Atonement, all the high holy days. Try your best to keep all 613 commandments. The fear of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Ultimately, as it says in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, the whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and keep all the commandments. Yahweh is looking for perfection through his son, Yahweh Shai. Because if he's praying, he said he's praying for the elect, man. So Lord willing, we in that number. We want to be found great. The works have to be done. We want to be found perfect in the Hamashiach, man. To where it says in I think that's Revelation 2 and Revelation 3, where it says he will confess to his Father that look, he did the works. This was him. Check out my brother. Let him in the kingdom. Put him on the chariot with me. So your name can be written in the book of life, man. You don't want your name blotted out. And I'm specifically talking to the brother that's in this truth, man. And the brother that's coming into this thing, man. The younger brothers. All right? Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 1 from the top. The book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 1. Be ye therefore followers of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. How do we follow him? By walking in his ways, man. Like I said on one of the other people's videos, man. He is the ultimate role model, the ultimate everything. Ultimate comedian. The ultimate teacher, prophet, minister, etc., all the way down, man. This is how we follow him, by reading, knowing the true Hebrew, doing what he commanded you to do, doing whatever it takes to enter into the kingdom, man. Walking a thin line, a narrow path. Keeping your garments clean, man. And that's what I might name the video. All right? And it says, as dear children, the children of Israel. particularly talking to you. You 12 tribes. The 12 tribes. All right. Verse 2, and walk in love. What is love? Keeping the commandments, man. That's how you walk. That's how you be a follower of Yahweh Shah. Walking in love. Love is keeping the commandments. As Hamashiach also hath loved us. Yahweh Shah said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments, man. And that is just total fear right there, man. To know that you should not go out there and go off, do something wicked, commit adultery, spiritual fornication, all the way down, all things that are unlawful, man. This lets you know not to go out and do this, man, through the fear, because he will jack you up, man. The Most High will jack you up, ultimately punishing you to death. He will kill you. Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, who all are under order in the kingdom, they will kill you quick. So whenever you see something go that's death out here, that leads somebody getting slain or murdered, yes, Yahweh gave the order through Yahweh Shai to the angels to go kill him or kill her. That's just what it is, man. That's why he is to be feared, man. Our people don't fear him. You don't fear the Most High and his Son until something is coming or something has happened, man. Then you want to call upon him, man, to try to deliver you out of it. But it's too late. You need to have that fear right now before he jacks you up, man. Say it like that. All right? And hath given himself for us. For us, who? For the elect. For the elect men of Israel. Ultimately, it's talking about the whole nation of Israel, which will be saved. But this is for us, the elect men, the hopefully elect. Us as an offering and a sacrifice, to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah for a sweet smelling Savior. Ooh. You gotta love reading the scriptures, man. This is beautiful, man. Verse 3, but fornication and uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be once named among you. So we don't want to be found accountable to none of these unlawful acts, man. You want to stay in the brotherhood. Keep being in touch with the brotherhood. Fellowshipping with the brotherhood. Giving brothers insight on scriptures. When they're down and when they're out. When they're in. When they're above and when they're at the downfall, man. Give them scriptures, they give them insight. Look, this said, Yahweh Shah say this was going to happen. All right? So whatever he takes to you, give it, whatever he puts upon you, take it and chill for, man, because he's dealing with you through fear, man. Scripture got it written there, man. His eyes are upon those that fear him, man. And the ones that call upon thy name. Yahweh Shah is the name. All right? And going out on the highways and the byways, man. Putting up the videos with the Akim. Apostle Paul wrote about all that, man. The letters to the brotherhood, man. Giving us what Jacob called game. Apostle Paul gave us game on how we should be amongst the brotherhood. What's going to lead to us being on a chariot with Yahweh Shah, man. All right, so none of these things can enter into the kingdom, man. All right, and it says, as becoming saints, man. This is how you become a saint of Yahweh Shah, man. By putting off that old man, becoming new, being refreshed, being renewed in the mind, man, the spirit, the heart, The heart is the mind. Putting off those evil acts, man. Because sometimes brothers get evil thoughts, man. And this truth keeps you from whacking somebody out there on the out there in the street in the world, man. For putting your hands on somebody or grabbing a sword and taking action, man. But vengeance is of Yahweh while Yahweh shot, man. That's why you walk in his ways, man. He didn't tell you to go out there and do that. Just fear me, and I will take care of the rest, man. Keep the commandments. Do what I tell you to do. This Bible is a book of instructions. Do what he tells you to do, and everything will just go smoothly, man. Yes, you're going to have your bumps and bruises, because we under the curses. You're going to have your bumps, and but he's not going to put nothing on you that you can't handle. All right? Like I said previously, man, his eyes are upon those that fear him, man. And he gave his angels charge over thee, man. The angel encampeth around those that fear him. But that's in Psalms or Proverbs. The angel encampeth around those that fear him, man. And all the time, the angels are around all of us, man. Their hedge of protection is watching around us, man. That's why we go out there on the highways and byways. And it takes faith to go out there on the highways and byways, man, to make your body a living sacrifice. Knowing that something can go down, man. But we ain't worrying about that, man. That's why we said last night in the conference call, man, to have a God, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, like mindset, man. All the way unto death, man, because death ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing, man. You ready to get our head chopped off. Get shot up, whatever it is, man. To die for this truth, man. To die in these ways, man. Walking in these ways, dying in the ways, and the works do follow you. And that's written in scripture also, man. The works gonna follow us, man. So if we get taken out right now, even in the time of Jake, the mark of the beast or whatever like that, then that's just what it is, man. Alright? Neither filthiness, verse 4, neither filthiness nor foolishness talking. Neither filthiness, man, nothing unclean. No spiritual fornication, no idolatry, no whoremongers, no murderers, blasphemy, the one not scoffing at the word, none of that stuff, man. All right? Nor foolish talking, man. No foolish talking. We don't talk about worldly stuff in the brotherhood, man. We don't do that, man. We stay in the spirit, man. Eat, sleep, breathe this truth. Digest it, ingest it. I'm just waking up. Come right to doing a video, man. Trying to keep that fervent heat within my spirit. Praying to Yahweh while Yahweh shot. Like King David did, man. Not to take the Holy Spirit away from me, man. Because right now we at the crunch time. And if that happens to you, you're going to be in big trouble, man. So stay locked and focus on this truth, man. Okay? Nor jesting which are not convenient. Which are not convenient. None of that stuff is convenient. It's not going to help you. How's that going to benefit you, man? How's being in this world beneficial to you? To the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. How is that beneficial to you? With all this foolish talking and stuff like that, man. Where's it gotten you? You 30-something years of age. What is your life all about? Answer that. What is your life all about? Well, my kids. Man, the Most High whacked them kids, man. Or slain them kids, man. Before your very eyes, man. Or put Esau on them to take them away from you, man. The Most High make it so bad for you when you would beg to die. But he wouldn't even do it. It'll make you just straight up suffer while your kid's still alive. And you'll never see him, man. The Most High is a jealous power, man. Yahweh Shai is a jealous power, man. You secretly worshiping anything, man. You know, not verbally speaking, but the Yahweh through Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, they know all the thoughts of men, man. So you looking for this, looking for that, hoping this happen to you, hoping I get this new car, whatever like that, man. The Most High sees all that, man. You putting off him, man, to the side. The Most High gonna get rid of you, man. As I stated, I'll make something terrible happen to you where you live your whole life just in disarray, man. Stressed out. And stress will kill you. Because it enters the mental aspect where you dwell on it. And when it finally manifests from the mindset all the way down to the body, because the body cannot live without the mind, you know, then it trickles down to a cardiac arrest or a stroke, a high blood pressure. Or you've been walking out here in this 98 degree heat and you just pass out, man. Yeah, that's why he is to be feared, man. Okay, so it says, but rather give thanks, and we give thanks each and every time I get up in the morning, man. I think about that Passover, man, how brilliant it was, and how thankful to be in this truth is, man. Thankful for the elders and apostles of Great Millstone to be called into this thing, to be a minister, man, to know the names of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, to know that America is going to be destroyed, to know that I am the hopefully elect, Lord willing, to be a ruler over these elites and all these Edomites out here and other heathen, you know, all the other heathenistic nations. To know that 2/3 of the ones that scoff at us and laugh at us, of our own people, women and men, are going to get smashed in Jacob's trouble and martial law. Ultimately, the cherry on the cake is going to be that nuclear destruction destroying wind. That's going to be beautiful, man. We in some serious thing, and I'm talking to us that's in this truth. The men that's in this truth. We in something that's serious, man. This is your life. This is your death hangs in the balance right now. Literally speaking. Verse 5. For this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, and we all know what that word idolater means, and the word whoremonger goes to these guys who out here selling these women, you know, pimping, so on, you know, whore, being a whore, that's what a whore is. Not, see, in the plantation Christianity doctrine got our people thinking a whoremonger is a man who just goes out here and just have sex with multiple women, man. No, it's not referring to that. Why you got to get up underneath men, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and other brothers in this truth who've been in this thing 15, 16 years or whatever, plus the younger elders to teach you this doctrine, man. That's how you're going to get it, man. You can't read this on your own. See, but people read that word whoremonger and just go straight off into it and just think that's talking about, you know, messing with a lot of women. That's not going off. It's not sinning, man. Whoremonger is a man who out here selling these pimps that's out here, man. The Bishop Don Juan and Pimpin' Ken and all that stuff like that, man. Field Mode Slim and all that. Those are what that's talking about, man. All right? Being in the world, man, you unclean, man. Who is an idolater, you know? An idolater, worship of false images, man. False gods, man. That devil Caesar Borgia. And to the elect men, man, hopefully elect men, get that devil out of your mind when you praying, man. Get that cracker out of your mind when you praying, man. Our Hamashiach is a tall, dark-skinned, stocky man, man. He's going to be taller than the rest of us. Even right now. Get that image out of your mind, man. Pray to the real, the Hamashiach spoken of in the book of Revelation, which means to reveal. Apostle John revealed the image and physical well-being of our Hamashiach, man. All right? That's just for edification right there. And it says, hath any inheritance is hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh, in the kingdom of Hamashiach and of Yahweh. So this has no inheritance, being a whoremonger and idolatry, man. All things listed in what I just read, man. A covetous man, man. You know? Verse 6, let no man deceive you with vain words, man. Something that's fruitless, man. The word vain goes to fruitless. It results to nothing, man. Going off of what you think. Well, what I think. This is what I think. No, it ain't about what you think. Scripture got it written in Proverbs, lean out on your own understanding, but trust in Yahweh while Yahweh shall. Every word that he says is true and faithful, man. For all the ones that are unfaithful are going to die in their unfaithfulness. Written in the Apocrypha, man. You're going to die in your unfaithfulness, man. Straight up and die. Let no man deceive you with vain words. And if the Bible said if it be possible, the elect will be deceived. But it's never possible. Never. It's no way. It's just like how Neo was on the Matrix, man. When those bullets were coming at him, he stopped them like this here. It's no way it can happen, man. That's why we give thanks, man, like I just said earlier, man, to Yahweh, while Yahweh shall, for giving us, putting the spirit upon the elders and apostles Wade Millstone to give us this truth, man, knowing that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, Verichip, knowing that America is going to be destroyed, literally off the face of the earth, World War III, knowing that this stick is true and faithful, man. Genesis 49, man. 100% accurate truth, man. Hands down. This is a blessing to have this truth, man. It is a gift. This is a gift. Knowing your true nationality, man. Knowing the names, like I said earlier, man. I'm going to keep saying it, man. Being taught this truth and sound doctrine, man. Knowing about martial law, man, because they don't teach none of these, even in these entry-level camps, man. They don't teach nothing about none of this, man. They don't go into martial law in these FEMA camps. Knowing that the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, has over 6 billion, however many FEMA coffers, man, ready for mass death that's going to commence real soon, man. Scripture got it written, man. Blessed are the eyes that see what we see, man. We see this, man. We see the moves of this devil, man. Knowing about this new world order, man. Who talks about the new world order more than the men of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man? Who goes deep into secular history that lines up with the scriptures. Verse 6. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Did you hear that? Because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Speaking on false things that's not true to biblical, man, you bring judgment upon yourself, man. And Jake's wonder why 2/3 of our people, from Judah all the way to Issachar, the so-called Negroes all the way to the so-called Mexicans, who make up the 12 tribes, wonder why things like this happen. Then you want to question the Most High. Well, why? Well, why? Look at what you out here doing, man. That's why you got to analyze yourself, man. Self-examining yourself, man. The Bible is a book of instructions, man. This is your bread and water, man. This is your daily food, man. On how to live, man. And what happens if you be disobedient, okay? Upon the children of Salak. Let me read that again. Verse 6. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 6. Let no man deceive you with vain words. For because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai upon the children of disobedience, man. Alright? And ultimately leading to you being destroyed, man. If he don't get you right now, which if he does get you right now, you have been spared from the coming calamities that's soon to take over this place, man. And Babylon, aka America. whether it be through the race wars and martial law. You're getting tortured and raped in these concentration camps. You're dying of the plagues, nuclear, fire, destruction. Taking the RFID microchip mark of the beast, where you'll be utterly wasted of the wrath and indignation and fury of our terrible great King, man. Or dying in these famines that's finna hit, man. All right? From the lack of bread, man. You know, your physical lack of bread that you eat a whole day, man. If we eat this, Lord willing, we are the elect. We eat this all day. We eat the whole roll spoken of, man. Not just a little bit, man. We eat the whole roll, man. We get all of it, man. The bitter and the sweet. Unlike a lot of these entry-level camps. They don't give you the bitter and the sweet. They just tell you that you are an Israelite. But they don't tell you about the major prophecies of the scriptures, man. All right? Verse 7, talking to the elect men. Be not ye therefore partakers with them, man. Going to Revelation 18, man. Tells you not to be partakers in the sins of America, man. So our people have followed this American philosophies and doctrines, man. And this is why the Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, will be justified in slicing your throat or getting you shot down in the streets in front of your mama and your pops, who follow the same thing you partake in. So we're not partaking in none of this, man. We are set apart from all of this, man. Like I said earlier, man, being renewed in your mind is being set apart, man. Refreshed. This truth refreshes you. It repairs your mind from being dismantled, from all this Christianity doctrine and being in the ways of the world, man, that cannot enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Everything is in order, so we have to be in order in our minds and heart in order to enter into it, man. This is what's going to get you saved, man. Going out there doing the works, man, with fear, man. Not thinking about tomorrow, man, because at today, stuff can pop off today. The economic collapse can happen today. It's already imminent. These other nations don't want the dollar bill as it is. The collapse can happen right now, and all things will change instantly, man. Instantaneously. Life as you know it is about to change. I did a video on that, man. All right? Be ye not therefore partakers with them. So let me get a precept with that. Get a quick precept. Where I'm at. It might cut off. That's what it is. You know. Lord willing. It continues. But if it does, it happens. All right. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Going back to what I said in Ephesians, man. Be not partakers with them. Okay? It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, man. And I got 2/3 friends out there in the world who I just don't deal with. And they talk about me, scoff at me, whatever. You know what I'm involved in? I'm set apart from you, man. If 6 billion people go left, you got 144,000 going right. That's set apart, man. You over there, you going to taste that indignation, and we're going to enjoy the kingdom with our terrible great king, and go on to see the Father, Yahweh, in our new bodies. Man, that puts fear in you right now, man. It makes you be obedient to think that way, man. And you got to think on these and meditate on these scriptures, man. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, man. And it goes with you jakes who out there that got a woman or whatever, man. How you gonna mingle with your woman like this, man? And she going off and she a Kemet, and you trying to do this. She praying to a white cracker, and you praying to the terrible great king Al-Mashiach, who's a dark-skinned man. This ain't the time to be dealing with no woman like that, putting all your trust in like that. That's a total distraction, man. This is your attention right here, man. Like it says in 1 Timothy 4 and 13, man. Give attention to this scripture right here, man. To the Bible, man. Yahweh Shai said, give attention to me. Seek ye first the kingdom, then all things will be added unto you. Get this truth first. Get me. Then I'll give you all these women that you desire. You know, the Israelite man wasn't made for one woman. We were made for multiple women, man. Millions of women, man. You understand? And it says, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? How righteousness can dwell with that, man? Going back to these Hebrew summit camps, man. How you got this doctrine and the brother got that doctrine? You saying it's the chip, which none of us who believe would. You saying it's the chip, and this Jake said it's an embargo. You know, which none of us over here at Great Millstone go to that anyway. Like I was going to say anyway, we don't do unity camps. And what communion have light with darkness, man? How can light and darkness mix, man? We are the children of the light, the hopefully elect. Like I gave that analogy, man. We over here, you know, walking in the righteous path on the right side, like Yahweh Shai sit at the right hand, and you got Jakes over here on the left side who are the 2/3. We're gonna get punished, man. All right. So let me read a little bit more, or let me get another precept. I think I had another one. It don't come until I'm gonna jump back in Ephesians. I think it was one. All right, let me get Romans 12 and 17. Nah, Salaki. I'm gonna get Romans 13. All right, Romans 13 and 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Keeping the commandments, man. And that knowing the time that it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. All right. So going back to Ephesians, the 4th chapter, man. It says for Ephesians 14 and Ephesians 4 and 8, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now ye are light in the Lord, man. And the Most High woke up, and the water Yahweh Shai for waking us up right now, man. In these latter times, man, it is high time to wake up out of sleep, man, to give us that light, to come out of that darkness, man, from all the wickedness that we were doing, man, all the evilness that we were doing. And we were out there doing all kind of madness, man. And we talk about it amongst each other, man. So when you in this truth, you can talk about what you did in the past, man, because you're walking in the light right now, man. That builds you up in the spirit, in the faith, man, to know that Yahweh Shai is dealing with me. He loves me and he has a calling for me, man. We have answered that call, man. All right. Verse 9, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and in righteousness and truth, man. The fruit of the Spirit, man. And that's one of the brothers' page, man. Brother Kaya got a page like that. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. Verse 10, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. And we want to prove ourselves unto Yahweh Shai. Who do we have something to prove to? Our terrible great King. And then our brotherhoods, man. Amongst the Akim, man. We proving ourselves, man, that you are acceptable to me. Because you have walked in my ways. You have done what I actually do. You love me. And he loves us, man. The hopefully elect. All right. Verse 11, I'm in it right here. All right. And have no fellowship with them that unfruitful works of darkness, man. So no dealing with them amongst Israel. All Israel is not Israel. That's why GMS does not deal with any other camp, because they are unfruitful, man. They are walking in darkness, man. And the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Amongst them all. No fellowship with them, man. Now, the Most High gonna sift the house of Israel, and he gonna look, you. Because, you know, I already got some righteous brother in some of those entry level camps. But you got to get out of that door, man. You know, them elders in the camp be talking madness, man, like, whoa. And I know that raised some eyebrows like, whoa, that's not talking about that. And you know this. But you're still following behind this devil, man, who was paid off. Esau gave him a money bag to teach these false doctrines, man. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them, rather correct them. And we stay correcting these entry-level camps out here, man. Exposing them, man. We expose the evil that you're doing out here, man. Through your Howard shot, man. So with that, man, I'm going to end the video, man. Hope it's been edifying to walk clean in the spirit. Unrighteousness cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Go face the east. Give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. And double honor to the elders and apostle, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men and confusing the face Israelites who push this truth in sound doctrine. Shalom, Malcolm. Shalom. Stay in the spirit. Walk cleanliness. We at the end, man. No margin of room for error. Kwan Yasharal.